Okay, first things first. On Wednesday, one of the most important things to do in a garden, if you have a bird bath, clean out, probably a little bit better than this, clean out the rubbish, next, wildlife. Wildlife is a good thing, not a bad thing when it comes to a garden. Now, I don't have anything living in my hedgehog house right now, but once a week through the winter I have been leaving food. Now granted, the birds come down and eat the insects pretty quick. I'm pretty sure the cats eat the little pellety things, but heck, that's them done. And of course, again, another bird bath needs a good sweep out, get rid of some of the rubbish, let it fill up with good water again. Next thing is the birds themselves. Nothing in, no clean out needed. A nice mix of currants, suet pellets, sunflower seeds, corn, mealworms, a few other little grains in there. That's wildlife we'll sort out another time. And the other thing that I keep adding to, even more important this year, when Beanie gets groomed, when I get groomed. It goes in there and it does get picked out. Now she knows where we're going. Let's head into the greenhouse and do some sowing. So I don't know how the angle's going to work, but we're going to give it a go. Now, our last video, we had potted up the 3 tomatoes. Nothing has come of them yet. And we had potted up Salpigosis. I don't know why I put that the wrong way around. And there is a little bit of growth happening, which is very, very encouraging. So I'll put them back in the dark because they need to be in the dark. And today we need to do some potting because we have some bits. So I will speed through this so that you don't get bored senseless. But if I use pots like these are going to be tomatoes in here. Anything else is going to go into pots, which I better grab. Would be a very good idea. Okay, pots at the ready. Remove my lavender, which isn't looking too good right now. Okay, so going to be planting moonflower, Tigridia, 2 different types, Sproxis or Spraxis, Libertia, Beanie's attacking the catnip, Superbum, which I've never managed to germinate yet, Lobelia, and there's 4 different versions of Lobelia, Cherry Tomato Dancing with Smurfs, Petunia, Black Prince Tomato, Corydalis, Now, a couple of these, I'm hoping that I actually have a pot already in situ. Like this one, this was last year's Super Bum, which didn't germinate. So I'm going to wipe that out and refill it. Ladybug tomato. American Blue tomato. Cleome, however it's pronounced. White pampas grass, which I've never managed to germinate yet. Gelosine. Spencer Wiltshire Ripple, which is a sweet pea. I can't remember the proper name for this, but this one and the Astrantia is South African plant. Penicillium Scarlet Queen, which is a tall feathery grass, and also some Honeywort. Oh no, let's put them on the big shelf, otherwise I'm going to lose them. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. So everything else will now get sped up. So fingers crossed it goes okay. Okay, so when it comes to the tomatoes, I'm only going to put 2 of each in each cell, and there's no special growing instructions for these. It's just put them in and cover very lightly. And of course hope that all is good. So in has just gone the American Blue. Ladybug is up next. Neither of these I've grown before. These were Happy Mail gifts last year that I'm giving a go this year in the hope that something shows up. Next we have Black Prince. And then we have Dancing with the Smurfs, which I wasn't expecting to be loose, but they are. Dancing with the Smurfs is next. Now I am going to use one of these cells for my Honeywort, so I kind of know what it is. And I'm putting a couple of seeds in there. Now Honeywort, when you break it off the flower, you'll have either 1 or 2. And that is the seed. So that's going in. And this one, I've got some random seeds in the bottom of here. So I'm putting them in because Don't like to waste. Don't know what's in there, but maybe one day we'll find out. Anyway, I'll speed this back up. Straight after, I put this on. A lot of these flowers need some special instructions, whether they need light or dark or some scarification. Haven't got any that need scarification right now. But that is our first tray. Everything, I leave it down from the top. You know, I don't fill it right to the very, very top. And everything will get watered as soon as everything is in. Okay, now I'll speed it up. Okay, so that is now all of my sewing done for February. Now I'm not pounding everything down, and there are some things like the lobelia and the petunia that sit on the top. They don't get buried in compost. They literally sit on the top. Oh, let's move that. I did find another tomato in my pile, and that was Amethyst Jewel. So there was one. I had a feeling there was, but I couldn't find it when I looked for it, so that kind of put a damper on that one. What I am going to do is I have 3 plants which I'm actually going to put outside, which are a wild foxglove, an iris, which will go out the front, and also a Jalcine azuri, which I've just planted a new one up, but this can go out the front, the iris can go out the front, the wild foxglove will go here in the back garden, and I also have some super bum seeds which ideally they get ideally they get put sewn outside anyway. Excuse me, and now I know I'm facing the wrong way for you. I'm sorry. So I'm going to sew those out the front, put the 2 pots out the front, put the wild foxglove over there in the back. But that is February's sewing done. Next time I'm going to be cleaning up some pots, similar to something that I've done here where I've taken the moss out, all the bad growth out, like this one as an example. This will all come out to give room for the actual seed to give it another go for another year. But that is it for today. Nothing will go into special soil until it gets potted on, but everything will get either put into a tray because it needs to be kept moist, or it needs to go on a section where it needs to be moist and well drained, which is actually my bottom shelf, and a couple of things need to be partial shade, and all of that I will do, and it'll get done, and it'll be brilliant, and it'll be lovely. But that is it for today. So hope it was of help somehow, some way. I don't know why, but heck, I'm happy with myself. Job well done, even if I am a giant head right now. Anyway, take care. Bye-bye.